See? That's what I was good. See, this is fine. That's all we wanted to do. And we just wanted to make sure that this didn't freeze, because if this stayed out and this water froze, then this would travel down into here and freeze this, and this is what we don't want. Hey there, greetings. We're getting ready for the frost that's supposedly gonna roll through tonight. It's already in the 20s in North Florida. Supposedly it's gonna get down to the low 30s tonight here. So this third or second row here is actually seedlings down the middle. And I think I'm just gonna cover the middle with plastic ground covering, so that way we can still fulfill tree orders and even get a few greens from this row and the next row over the next three months. Because if they rot out and die from here, then we'll have nothing for several months. So it's already starting to drop. I can feel the cold coming in. My nose is already kind of getting stuffed up out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this plastic out here, and then I'll just essentially just drop it in the middle, and that way it'll just cover all these little baby trees that I already pretty much cut back like 2 weeks ago. And I harvested all the greens yesterday off of all these trees. So I got a couple kilos drying right now from all the leaves out here. Let's get started. It wasn't too hard. Good. Pretty much got it all in the center. Now, great work. Didn't take long at all. Let me go ahead and break that down. Okay, that wasn't so bad. It took us about 10 minutes. Great. I'm gonna do the other one now. It's gonna get dark, but we'll come back tomorrow and see if we were able to save the moringa trees. Oh man, it is chilly willy. Welcome back to Grow Moringa Farms in Plant City, Florida. This is the day after our very first freeze of the winter season. Essentially, it's winter solstice, first frost coming through, and luckily I was able to actually get the trees covered up last night beautifully. So we got two really nice established rows of moringa trees in the middle of the orchard trees here that I ended up not being able to cover and take care of. And I just left these greens on here for you to see exactly what they'll look like after they get frost, and they are shot. They're still green, but within the next day they will all be brown and falling off. It is like a graveyard out here. Super cold. It's 12 o'clock. I've already been up and running for about 5-6 hours today, even though it's Christmas Eve and Saturday. I'm still getting some work done and having a great time getting this information out there to our members, to our lenders, and to people just asking lots of questions about moringa. So how can you grow moringa in a place that might get some frost, maybe 1 or 2 or 5 nights a year? Supposedly we're going to get 3 nights of frost. Well, I just took some ground cover, some plastic ground cover that's usually in nursery like plant nurseries, and just cut and cover up the center here. Take a look. Okay. well, it got freaking cold out here, so it looks like they got a little damage too, but definitely not, these aren't as thick, and it might have gotten cold and they might have been touching the plastic, but I'm mostly worried about this root system. I was mostly worried about the root system, and I really feel like this plastic helped to keep it off. Now, this is my first time ever covering anything. First time ever having any kind of farm or field or orchard or anything to even care for like this. So I'm glad that we got this on camera. I was expecting these leaves to still be perfectly green and not even harmed. But this plastic, it does have some holes in it here, right? And some of the cold air could still get in there. I mean, it was freezing last night. So I'll go ahead and get these opened up here, and we'll just keep up with the progress and see how they bounce back over the next couple months. And at least I'm happy with the fact that the sticks here are still intact. So these could still re-sprout and possibly come back. We'll see what they look like in the next couple days after we get through this first cold frost. Great. Not bad at all. Just a few moments of getting them uncovered. I believe that they're going to make a great comeback. A lot of the stalks don't seem to be affected. As long as that water did not freeze getting down to the root, then we're good. I was mostly worried about the frost being able to penetrate down into these brittle little sticks, freezing the root system. Even if the stalks don't actually make it, the most important part is saving the root system, because what this prevented from happening was the trunk or the little stem from freezing. That water would then travel down and rot the root. I don't believe any of that happened here from what I just saw going down both of these rows. These ones are our seedlings, these ones are our cuttings, and I dug down in there. Matter of fact, let me just dig in there right now and I'll grab one. See? That's what I was good. See, this is fine. That's all we wanted to do. And we just wanted to make sure that this didn't freeze, because if this stayed out and this water froze, then this would travel down into here and freeze this, and this is what we don't want. We're gonna be just fine. We can still ship these out as mature trees. These trees are about to be almost a year old now. And look at them from our field. I'll go ahead and stick this back down, but you can see essentially we were able to save our beautiful Moringa seedlings as well as a whole line of Moringa sticks. How many seedlings are in here? Probably a couple thousand. I mean, you can see them going all the way down the middle here. And I believe even the warmth and the heat of that was also able to help radiate and save any of these root systems from the bigger trees, the orchard trees, from getting affected. Once the orchard trees get thick enough and big enough out here, really won't be worried. These trees over here in the big first couple of trees that are like really, really thick, even like this one here that's really, really thick, you have nothing to worry about. See that? She'll be fine. She's definitely not freezing. But here we are, middle of winter. We're gonna come back here and we'll share with you guys some updates here as the wintertime progresses here at Grow Moringa Farms in Plant City. Peace, love, and prosperous growing. Till next time, ciao. Keep in touch. Thanks for following and liking this video if you haven't yet. Subscribing to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel. I'm Kendrick Henry, your local USA Moringa farmer.